This parcel arrived today. It's a CNC engraving machine from China. Cost me £200 plus another 22 to HM government to get it through customs. So let's have a look, see what's inside. Please attach waybill here. Obviously this is something that's been added after the event. So, fairly heavy, but it's not as big as I thought it might be. It's supposed to have a reasonable size working area. I think it was something like 4 inches square. So I suppose it doesn't need to be huge, but I would have expected the bearers to be maybe a foot long, and this parcel doesn't look anywhere near big enough to contain that sort of metalwork. The box has had a little bit of a beating. Could be worse. Ooh. Lots of aluminium bits and lots of aluminium swarf. I don't know if you can see that, but little speckles of swarf everywhere in here. And actually, inside the sealed packaging, each part has a liberal dusting of swarf. Yes, you can probably just make that out. But we can live with that. A little bit of wiping will clean that off. A selection of rails of various sizes. These look like bearers. Now then, the lead screws. What sort of quality? The lead screws are actually a surprisingly nice looking item. I expected, half expected, that I'd be getting some cheap rubbish with ordinary threaded bar. But these are nice lead screws. Short, as I said, but they're quite nice quality. Obviously that's the Z shift, I guess. It's a lot shorter than the other two. Yeah, now we've got a selection in here of various boxes. Oh, hang on, a little bit more aluminium rail, a power supply. Yeah, European connector, that's good. And the DC output, typical connector, excellent. Aha! Oh, one of these nasty European plugs. Oh dear. Well, that really is to be expected. It is to be expected. I wouldn't plug that into anything. It's just downright unsafe. But then again, that's the sort of thing they use in America all the time. This is a typical British plug. There goes my meter. It's a typical British plug, solid meaty object with a fuse inside it. It's impossible to give yourself an electric shock with one of these. Lovely things. And that clatter in the background was my vernier and multimeter both falling on the floor together. Let's do as much damage as we can. What else have we got? Oh, even worse. An American style mains connector in this box. Let's have a look. Yeah, now these are truly horrible things. Always frighten the life out of me seeing things like that hanging out of a wall in America. That'll have to be replaced. There's no adapter available for that. I'll just have, it's not even plugged in. I'll have to cut that and put a proper plug on it. What have we got? Well, it's covered in Chinese. AC/DC adapter. Indoor use only. 12 volts, 5 amps. Okay, well that's to be expected. What else? A box with Chinese writing on it. My Mandarin is not wonderful. What have we got here? Oh, that looks nice. Various leads with DuPont connectors. Oh, it's a standard relay board there. And what looks like a set of instructions inside there, possibly. Something written. No, it's just a lead with some guarantee information, all written in Chinese again. Not a lot of use to anybody that doesn't speak the language. So let's have a look. See, let's get some of these things out of the way. I'll not open the anti-static packaging on these. Standard stepper motor control. This is heavy, probably got motors in it. Yes. Now then, first thing out of the box. This is clearly the motor that's designed to actually do the cutting head. It looks like quite a nice little motor. There's no keying or flat on the shaft, so it's going to be driving on pinch screws, which means it's not going to have a lot of power behind it. 3 stepper motors. Yep. Some sort of generic motor. No indication of manufacture. Oh, hang on. Moon's stepping motor. Yeah. That probably will work. Might have to replace those. What else? Oh, now then. Some cutting bits. And it looks like PTFE. It really does look like PTFE, although it'd be rather, no, it's too hard for PTFE. I'm not sure what that is. The obviously mounting plates of some sort. And here we have a collection of aluminium plates, obviously for the major part of the construction. One empty box. And the rest of the bits and pieces connecting the motors up to the lead screws, various bearing blocks. Yeah, a couple of Allen keys. I don't know why people always assume you don't own an Allen key. If you're going to do something like this, you'd better have a set of Allen keys and a screwdriver and probably a hammer too. More screws, bits and pieces. Right, well there we are. Now the only thing that's missing from this is some sort of set of instructions. It did say on the website that instructions would be sent after purchase. Now I'm not sure what that means, and I think for the moment that's about as far as I can go. I'm actually at a bit of a loss. I mean, normally with something like this I would see it as a challenge, and I'd probably enjoy leaping in there and starting to put bits together, but this there's a lot of this, and without instructions on exactly how it's supposed to go together, I'm going to have to rely on photographs and video taken and put up on the website. So I'm going to stop this recording and I'm going to go away. I'm going to see what I can figure out from the website itself, and maybe get in touch with the manufacturer and ask them for some instructions. Well, there we go, that's as much as I can do for the moment.